Hi, everyone, and welcome to Power Hour. It's Monday. It's time to get our week started and get back to work. So I'm so glad that you are here for training, and then we work an hour right after training for anyone that would like to, where we actually do the work that I train you on. Today, we will train for an hour on how we do the work, and we'll try to even get to how to take it to the very end with placement of an order. So at 11 o'clock, you're ready to go. Of course, the training teaches you the behavior, then we do the work, and that creates the income. So know that the action to the behavior generates the income. And what do? We just do this over and over and over again. And you may say, oh my God, she's training the same thing again. That's because that's all we do, over and over and over again. The great piece about this business is called leverage, which is you want to bring people in your organization that wants to do this same type of work with you over and over and over again. It's when we all, yes, Gail, you know that, when we all do a little bit of work, concentrated, focused work, it's all of us doing a little. That is leverage, which is a lot. And I'll give you an example. Okay, take your calculator and think about if you come to work with me 3 hours a week for 1 hour a day, 3 days a week, and you actually expose 3 people a day. How many people is that a week? That's 9. And how many weeks are there in a year? 52. That's 468 exposures. Now, let's say that only 30% do something with you. That's still 140 people that do something with you. Did you know most professional network marketers enroll no more than 50 people in a lifetime, and they make a lot of money? So this behavior really does equate to what professional network marketers do. The only thing different is if you go out and do all the work and don't train anybody else to do the work, then you've enrolled 140 people that never go to work. So what's the most important thing you do? Link arms and teach them to do the same. That is true leverage. And that is what professional network marketers do that make 2,000 a week, 5,000 a week, 10,000 a week, 100,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to understand that behavior. I've never met a high income grossing professional network marketer that does it any different than what I've just told you how to do. Okay, so let's start with what is our system. And you know that I've been rewriting system, which is going to be changing on the biz site soon. So it starts with, and write this down, everyone should go to Staples and buy a notebook. Look at, I got my new notes. This starts 4/10/23. It's in my new notebook that you're going to take notes in. Okay, you also should go to Staples and buy your list book. This is where you keep track of your lists. You also should go to Staples and buy a calendar book that books on the hour, because we're always booking the next appointment. That's all we do as network marketers. Those things in my phone are basically what I use to grow my business. That's it. How many people here have a list book? Let me see. Raise your hand if you got a list book. Congratulations, you guys are following really great. How many people have a notebook? You got to take notes. Did you know that professional network marketers never stop taking notes? Do you know every time I listen to a training by Bob Campbell, Dr. Stacy, Peter No, Charity Scalber, do you know I'm always taking notes to what they say so I can implement it, because I don't know everything and I learn a lot from other people. So let's go to what our system is. So you want to take notes. The system is 3-3-3 PPP. We patch 3 people a day. We follow up with 3 people a day, and we invite 3 people to our testimonial calls, our secret sauce. So that's the actual action. Okay. when you say we patch 3 people a day, what does really that mean? It means that you create a list to expose. Patching 3 people a day is the same thing as exposing 3 people a day. Okay, it's the same language. It's just, so when you expose or patch 3 people a day, this is where you have your list book. Okay, if you don't have a list book yet, go get one today. And until that time, get a piece of paper and write it on a piece of paper. And what you're going to write on the top of your list book is what? Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard about stem cells? And then you write, who do you know that likes this stuff? It's important to write those 3 things down because it puts you in the mindset of what you're really doing. So let's say it again. Lifewave, the holy grail of healing. Have you heard about stem cells? That's a very important line to remember. Who do you know that would like this? And then you write your first list of 10 people, their name and their phone number. It's just your beginning list. From there, it's going to be another 10 and another 10 and another 10. Where do you get the list from? Well, your phone, Messenger, Instagram, LinkedIn, going to Starbucks and saying, hi, my name's Marci. What's your name? Right? Like you can go out in the general environment to add to your list. Everything that you find should go into your list book. And then what are you going to do? As you bring in, your goal is to do this yourself. And your first goal is to bring in 2 people that want to do this work with you. So what's the work? All we do is make a list of people you love. And we'll pre-qualify, we'll show them the information, and then you can send some gifts. Like that's all you're doing. Would you like to do that with me? Don't say yes or no. If it's yes, where are you going to bring them? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it, right? So then you'll start helping, linking arms and making a list with your people and their peoples. And you just keep doing this over and over and over again, and you help them be successful. Okay, that's professional network marketers are successful by helping their peoples become successful. Okay, so you got that. So now the action is 3-3-3, right? And remember, follow up with 3 a day. Doesn't matter if you expose, if you never follow up. It doesn't matter if you send them to a testimonial call and you don't follow up. It doesn't matter if you send them a gift and you don't follow up. It's a waste of your time to expose and not follow up. How many people here promise me to follow up? Thank you. We must follow up. Otherwise, why are we here? Okay. And then after follow up, you want to bring them to, the other piece is that patching podcast. How many people are inviting to some type of testimonial call every day they work? How many people are sending a testimonial, either a product testimonial, a business testimonial, a before and after picture? Okay, very important. Those testimonials are powerful. Okay, and so now let's go into the actual. So we know the action 3-3-3. Okay, you should be able to just throw that out. Patch 3 a day, follow up with 3 a day, invite 3 to our testimonial Zooms every day, right? Just boom. The PPP, that's the behavior. Well, how do we do that? We pique interest, we pre-qualify, and we move them to a pack, either a sample pack or either a gift pack or a wholesale pack. One more time. PPP, we pique interest, we pre-qualify, we move them either to a gift pack or to a wholesale pack. Okay, that's all we do. 3-3-3 PPP. So how do we pique interest? With questions. We use piquing questions. We have, oh, there it is. Look at you, Jenny. Look at that. So the piquing questions are a couple different ones, and write this down. Eventually it will be on the biz site again, looking all pretty. But right now, this is what it is. It is the I'm concerned about you pique. Write this down. What's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with you. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells? for less than a cup of coffee a day. Did you guys get that all written down? That's the I'm concerned about you Pique. Let's say it one more time. Write it down. What's going on with you? I finally found something that helps me with whatever's going on with them. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? That is the I'm concerned about you Pique. When you ask what's going on with you, you ask 3 questions to get to their 5 desires. What are you doing these days for fun? What are you doing these days for work? How's your health? That gets to the 5 desires of what their health is like. They're either sick and they want to get better, or they're healthy and they want to stay healthy. Do they want to make money? Gets to whether they want to make money. It gets to time freedom. Do they have any time, or are they working 80 hours a week? It gets to whether they want, if they're lonely, do they want community, or if they want to give back? People are always 2. What's going on with you, Gail? What are you doing these days for fun? Oh, you live in Portugal now. How cool. What are you doing these days for work? Oh, you're still a network marketer and you love to make money. I like that. What are you doing these days? How's your health? I got lower back pain. That's killing me because I'm painting my chairs every single day. Oh, well, I finally found something that's going to help you with your lower back and we're going to make a ton of money together. Have you heard about stem cells? Done. By the way, this is the Gail that I did not do this right with the first year. And I lost her for a year because I only exposed her with, have you heard about stem cells? And she wanted to know if she could make money, but I didn't expose that. So right here is an example. She did not come into my business for a whole year because I didn't pique interest correctly with her. I'm just being honest. I'm learning every day too. So that's your first piquing. Your second piquing is that I'm concerned about you Pique. No, that we already did that one. The second pique is the Complement Pique. I love that. Authentically compliment somebody. And as an example, it would be, Gail, you're the most powerful network marketer I've ever worked with. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? Jan, you work so hard for somebody else. Don't you ever just want to work for yourself and build a huge community and have fun? Have you heard about stem cells? Do you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? I'm complimenting who they really are. Heidi, you're so of service. You're always there. Have you heard about stem cells? Did you know you could activate your own stem cells for less than a cup of coffee a day? It's the Complement Pique. And I want to thank Monica for teaching me that the other day. I thought it was so good. The third pique is a combination of a pique and pre-qualifying. The third pique is a combination. We're going to call this the Combo Pique. And I've just been thinking about it. And I hope I can find it. The Combo Pique. Let's see if I can find the piquing and pre-qualifying all at the same time. We call this the Combo Pique. You ready? Okay, this is so simple. Okay. Hi, Gail. I found a wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to work like you're 20 again. Look at the pictures at startx39now.com. Text me your address and I'll send you a gift. Or text me your address and I'll send you a gift. Or if you like that, I'll send you some more information, right? It doesn't have to be a gift. It could be more information. Let me read that one more time. I'll call this I hope somebody could write this down for me. Jenny, write this in notes because I'm like writing scripts as I'm training. So we have the I'm concerned about you Pique. We have the Complement Pique and we have the Combo Pique. The Combo Pique is a combination of piquing and pre-qualifying. Okay. And it's, hi, Susie. I found a wearable light technology that activates your stem cells to work like you're 20 again. Look at the pictures at startx39now.com. Text me your address. I'll send you a gift. Look at the pictures at startx39now.com. If you like what you see, then I'll direct you to the 2 videos to watch. They're only 5 minutes. If you like what you see, then I'll send you a testimonial. Do you understand how you could work that? I don't know if you guys have looked at StartX. Well, I'm so proud of this. I'm just going to send it to you because it's like my favorite new thing. This is my secret sauce, in my opinion. So I'm going to startx39now.com. This is our exposing site, our information site, our pre-qualifying site, piquing interest. It's the whole thing. So look at what we did. I changed it around. So look at how close the pictures are now. It's so close because a picture really does tell 1,000 words, right? So all I do now is go to the Now site. You can take a look at video number 1, 2 minutes on light. Video number 2, 3 minutes on stem cells. Oh my God, look at the pictures. Did you see our girl's mouth? It's crazy in 2 weeks. Look at our other girl. She literally looks like grandmother and daughter now. Same person. Okay. Like that's the kind of stuff. Oops, I lost it. That's the kind of stuff you can literally take people to the site at the time you're talking to them and show them the pictures. Oh my gosh. Did you see our girl with scoliosis? With scoliosis. That's this one, right? Look at her back now, right? Oh my gosh, look at the little doggy. He can see again. Wow, I'm having trouble today with my site. So you understand what I'm saying, right? So those are right now, as I write the new system, I'm going to write those as our 3 newest kinds of piquing, right? Once again, we have the I'm concerned about you Pique, we have the Complement Pique, and we have the Combo Pique. Does that all make sense to everybody? It's kind of good, right? I think so. So, trust me when I say I'm taking notes too. I'm concerned. What else did I say? Complement. And then we have the Combo Pique. Okay. So then after we pique, what do? We go into the pre-qualifying. And how do we pre-qualify? We pre-qualify somebody with startx39now.com and testimonials. Okay. So how do you pre-qualify someone with startx39now.com? Well, we just did it. Take a look at video 1. It's only 2 minutes on light, and video 2, 3 minutes on stem cells. And then look at the pictures. In 5 minutes, you'll know if you like this stuff. You guys, I made the Now site, the 2 short videos and the pictures, 1, 2, 3, because I believe that's how we're going to be moving this business. Those 3 things. I think it's really tight and good now. Okay. And then if you want to not even have them look at the videos first, you could say, go to the Now site and look at the pictures and then look at the videos. Do you understand? You can play with that depending on what's going on with people. Those pictures are super important. Those pictures are so cool. Guess what's going to happen pretty soon? We're going to have a mini info card that's going to mail out with pictures on it. Jan doesn't know yet, but it's coming. Anyway, so you can see how it's all going to relate together, right? So, okay. So then we also pre-qualify with, pre-qualify with testimonials. What testimonials do we pre-qualify? And Jenny put it in notes. Let's see if we can remember them all. I think we decided there were 6, right? Didn't we say there were 6 types of testimonials we pre-qualify with? We have the product testimonials. That's number 1, right? The product. Then we have the doctor testimonials. That's the practitioner telegram, the doctor testimonials, right? Then we have the business testimonials. That's under the business testimonial telegram. And then we have, what's our 4th one? Help me out. We have the before after pictures testimonials. And then we have your own testimonial. And then you have invite to a live podcast. Does that make sense? We have 6 kinds we can send depending on what people want. And know that on the biz site, we now have a place where we have our business presentations for all of you to use. There's the PDFs, PowerPoint, and even the business, why it's a good business from Stacy and I from 2 Thursdays ago. So for example, if Gail's into money and she's a professional network marketer, should I send her a product testimonial or a business testimonial? Business. If Jan wants community, do I send her a business testimonial, a product testimonial? I would probably send her a product testimonial and a picture of all of us at one of the events, right? Okay. Let's say Heidi has that really bad knee pain and it hurts. She can't even, she's hobbling. I would send her a product testimonial. Kathy Coker loves what a doctor says about everything. I would send a Dr. Patty testimonial from the practitioner call. You guys see, like that's why it's important to understand who you're talking to so you understand what to send. So after you do that, you're going to say, take a look at startx39now.com. Look at the first video on light. It's 2 minutes. The second video on stem cells. It's 3 minutes. Take a look at all the pictures. Point out a few of the pictures to people. You could point out the pictures to people and then say your homework is to watch those 5 minutes of videos. If you like what you see, text me your address. I'll send you a 3-day supply, right? You could literally today at 11 o'clock take people to the Now site and show them pictures. Do you know how fun that is to do together? And then give them homework to watch the 2 videos and text you the address if they would like a gift, as an example. That's a really good pre-qualifier. You know, we're not going to send a gift until you do that with them. But here's the thing. Looking at pictures together on the Now site, it's so experiential. They'll love doing that. Everybody loves looking at pictures. And not just send them to look at the pictures, but literally look with them and point out the dog that can see again, the woman with the back, you know, the spinal stenosis where the nerve now is flowing correctly. Look at all the pictures ahead of time so you understand what they really are saying and then narrate to people. It's like educating, right? You see what I'm saying? Okay, good, good, good. So then you say, and what's going on with you? Oh, you have really bad knee pain, Heidi? You want to know how stem cells work? Oh, well, Dr. Patty did a great job explaining the 3 ladders of stem cells last week. Let me send that to you. You see what I'm saying? And that is how you would do that. Then you would say, if you, okay, so you show them the Now site and the testimonial based on, you know, if you like what you see in all of this, Susie, I can show you how to get this product wholesale. If you like what you see about this, Susie, I can send you a gift. And you have the 3-day gift in your back pocket. You may or may not need to use it. They might be ready to buy just by talking to them about it all and showing them. But if you do need to use the sample, this is where you go to fill it out. And you'll do that at 11 o'clock today. You go to startx39biz.com. And you go down to BeActivating office where we work the power of 3. And you're going to go down to the training guide. And you're just going to go look for that beautiful picture of the gift. There it is. That's what Jan sends out. That's where we're going to have a mini card of the before and after pictures. It's probably going to be on the back of the tracker because we never use the other side of the tracker anyway. That's what I'm thinking. So we don't use another sheet of paper. And then you go up and you go right here and you're going to put in the daily code, which we'll give you in the office today. And then you would put the sender's name, your first name, your last name, and your phone number. And then the receiver's first name, last name, and the address. And you hit submit. and that will go to Jan, and she will fill the gift out on your behalf, and it will be sent to your person. So that's how you do that. Now, of course, don't just send a gift out unless you've pre-qualified them to see if they're worthy of a gift. Don't send a gift out if you're not going to follow up with the gift. Make sure you follow up as it's being mailed to them. So you are talking to them as they're receiving it. Hey, let's set up a time on Friday. You'll get your gift. I want to show you how to put it on. What you're really doing is using that time to educate them. Okay, so far, everybody, it all makes sense? Okay, so let's go see if I can show you how to grab your testimonials, because it's important if you're going to use testimonials to pre-qualify that you know how to source them. So you're going to go to startx39biz.com. And you're going to go down to the 14 steps to success. Okay. And then you're going to go down to join Telegram, tab number 5, write that down. And you need to join Telegram here. If you haven't joined Telegram, if you have an Apple, you hit this link. If you have an Android, you hit this link. And then you need to put your name, your phone number, your email, and that will sign you into Telegram. Now, once you sign into Telegram, it's going to kick you out of this site. So you have to go back to this site, back to the 14 steps to success, back to tab 5, join Telegram, and then you click all these links. The BeActivating community is everything that we talk about. Then I divide it out. This is BeActivating testimonials is product only testimonials. Business training is business only testimonials and training. Practitioner team, this is everything doctor. Before and after pictures, this is so good. And by the way, I put my favorite pictures all in order right now. So you can go there and you can just scroll down and show people, you know, like if you're at an event or something. It's also now on the Now site and is also on the business opportunity PowerPoint and PDF. So there's no reason why you can't show people pictures now. I don't know why it took me 3 years to figure out that we have all these pictures. Why aren't we using them? But I did just finally figure that out. And then we have the Spanish Telegram, everything Spanish. Okay, this is what you want to join. Okay, it's very important. While you're at it and you're joining, make sure you join Facebook. This is everything our team talks about. We rank advance here. We do everything live on the Facebook page. And then please join YouTube. YouTube is the BeActivating and Dr. Stacy. When you join that, you want to join. You want to hit subscribe. You want to hit the bell for notifications. And you want to watch one video a day. It would be great. It will put our sites up at the top of when you search YouTube Lifewave, and it will put our team at the top of search engines, which is important to show our team power, not power with ego, but power with, we are a team of love, fun, and of service. And I'd like that to be known. Okay, so there's that. And then make sure when you come to this site, at the very beginning of this site is startx39biz.com. Sorry. Make sure you click here, the yellow, to subscribe to all our email blasts, your name, your cell, your email. That way you know what's happening in our team. A noisy team is an active team. A quiet team is not an active team. So I like us to be noisy. Okay, so there's that. So let's now see if I can show you how you would pull something from Telegram. Give me a minute. Okay, so once you sign up for Telegram, you're going to have Telegram on your site like that, Telegram. It looks like a little airplane. And then you're going to go and you're going to see all of them. So here's our before and after Telegram that I was talking about, right? Here's the order of my favorite slides. You see how I put them all in one place? My favorite ones, there they are. Boom, the doggy, to the pretty ladies, to the finger that died and came back to life, to turkey neck, to scoliosis, to spinal stenosis. That's where nerve impingement happens. It's so painful, and how the flow's better, to our beautiful mouth, to our fast growing cells in the lungs and now no more, to our wound healing, to our oh gosh, what's that called? That awful skin thing that happens to people. That's not eczema. That's help me out. What's that one?
Is it psoriasis?
It's
Psoriasis.
Thank you. Thank you. To even look what I added. This is even the pretty energy field that happens after 5 minutes of aloe vera on your eye, right between your eyebrows. I love that. And this is Marci before and after cancer. I looked really bad there. My face was still swollen from all the what was that they put in me? All the steroids from the chemo treatments. It's kind of amazing, really. So anyway, there's some stuff there that's great. And all you do is you would just take your finger and you would say copy. And then you would go over here to, I'm going to go to Heidi because Heidi has an Apple, I think. So you can see the thumbnail better. There it is. I just sent it to her. You see how easy that was? Let's go to something else. Let's go to BeActivating product testimonials. Let's see what the last one was. Oh, look at, I have last Friday. I'm up to date. There's, you can read what they talked about. Allergies, a lot, bronchitis, a lot of hormone issues, a lot of stuff there. Fell and broke her tailbone. So allergies and pain. And then I usually have both. So I read what it is on the Zoom, but I think the thumbnail looks better. So I send the thumbnail to people, right? That's why I started doing, started loading them to YouTube so we could make pretty pictures, and we could thank Juliana Dennis for that. She keeps that updated for us. Doesn't that look good? So now you could also go and say, oh gosh, I want to know what a doctor has to say about it. You go to the practitioner team. The best one, this one was so good about the science of stem cells. Dr. Patty did a great job explaining really how the different stem cells, there's different, I didn't even know this. There's different ladders of stem cells. You know, when you're a baby, it's a certain kind that develops like a head, right? But then it goes all the way down to multipotent, which really are repairing all your cells. It can't make a head. Anyway, she explains all that, and it is good. So once again, you could just do that. So far, we talked about 6 different testimonials. There's a before and after. There's one. There's a product. There's a doctor. What's a business testimonial? Well, you go over to business, and Gail likes to know how to make money. Well, what would be a good one on how to make money? I just would go and look through these a bit, and I would look for the one where we talked about how to make money. And that was the one that Stacy and I just did. And it's down a bit. I got to go. Oh, there it is. Evolve your business. That was our first business presentation. Like, you have to know to look for stuff and find out what works, but it's all there, you guys. What about your own testimonial? Maybe you should do your own little 10-minute YouTube of your own. Maybe you should write it in the notes of your phone, and you could then put your own testimonial, right? This is what happened to me as an example. And lastly, you could invite them to a live podcast. How do you do that? Well, you go to startx39biz.com. You see how I use my phone for everything? Oops, I'm on the wrong site. I apologize. Start. And you go down to the 14 steps to success. And you go down to invite to podcast, tab 8. invite to podcast. And this is where you could invite, oh, why don't you come to a live podcast tonight, Monday? Okay, your job is to look at everything to know where it is. You know, I just made this because I'm not a girl that wants to keep finding files. I'm not a girl that's going to ever email you a PDF. I'm not a girl that even has PDFs on my computer. It all is in the biz site, the documents you need. So there's that. And the other piece on the biz site that I love is, and I just added this, is at the top, and it's right here. Click here to access your business opportunity, PowerPoint, and more. You guys could literally do your own presentations. All you do, remember how I say we're a script business? All you do is read the slides. That's all you do is read the slides. Anyone could do this. You could even share screen this and do it on a Zoom for people. Done. Okay, it's all there. But if you're stressed about it, well, send them the PDF and the recording that goes with it, right? I'm trying to make this easy for you to duplicate. We're a business of scripts and recordings, scripts and recordings. Okay, so everybody with me. Lastly, as we're talking about all of this, please do not forget to go down to the bottom of the site and click to register for the Tampa event. Literally, we have 550 seats that have already been taken. We only have 100 seats left, and we're 4 weeks out. So if you are coming to the Tampa event, please sign up. It's free. Garrett will be there. It's going to be a great event. You can see all the SPDs that are coming into town, and it's a great place to learn about the technology and about the business. And I'll tell you, in Arizona, it was so great. We did a first hour, an introduction to stem cells, and every new person got patched. The first hour is all for the new person. So you could invite new people there for the first hour, and they can stay for training if they want or not. And you can stay for training if you want or not. But know that this event's going to pack out. And so please, what I don't want is our team to not have enrolled and then last minute not be able to get in, because we have other lines that are also being a part of this. Okay, so make sure, I just want to make sure our team gets good stuff. Okay, so far we have learned how to do 333 PPP, right? Everybody with me so far? So now we're doing all of that. And let's say you send a gift. Remember, you're going to need to follow up. And how are you going to follow up? Well, hold on. I don't know where my gifting bag is right now. That is not like me. Okay, so Jan's going to send out a gift like this, and it's an envelope, and inside are all of your mini informational cards. These are the same cards that you, if you've been to my other trainings, you would have printed out and had on your clipboard. Because remember how we've talked about, we are a script business. So what do I mean by that? Well, you basically call, let's say I call Gail and I say to her, Gail, did you put on the did you get your gift? And she's going to say to me, yes. And I'm going to say to her, well, did you put on your patch? And she's going to say no. And I'm going to say, well, why? And she's going to say, because I don't know what it is. And it's on the counter table somewhere. And we're going to have an experience again. Go get it now. I'm going to show you how to put your gift on. Oh, okay. And you know that inside that gift, Jan put 3x39s in for her. Okay. Remember, the gift is just a way to educate. So Susie, you may or may not feel anything, and it's okay. I only gave you 3 days, but this is what's going to happen to you. Do you see the envelope it's in? Yes. Let's read it together. And the reason you print the same information out on your clipboard is that you need to be as informed as the person getting the gift. Okay. So I just say, I read it literally. Network marketing, we're a business of scripts. All we do. The reason this is so like many words is that you read it. It's to help. It's just you read it and you say to Sally, well, I don't know. I'm just learning, but let me read it. Let's read it together. Where 12 hours on, I'm reading. Where 12 hours on to activate and 12 hours off to repair. Reapply daily. This stem cell activation patch is made out of organic amino acids crystals. When applied to your skin, it's crazy. It's activated by its own heat. Make it sound exciting, which forms infrared, which is a form of infrared light. And this reflects back a light wave that elevates GHK copper peptide. That activates your stem cells, makes more stem cells, and resets it to a younger, healthier state. Now I'm down here. I'm just reading. When you put your activated younger stem cells on old tissue, you turn the tissue young again. And here's what's going on, Heidi. We're old. We're like 60. Our stem cells quit working. And why is it important to work? Because when we activate our body with these younger, I'm reading, pluripotent stem cells, they have the unique ability to turn into whatever cell your body needs for repair. Like when you were 20. I'm going to add that soon. So let's put it on now and put it on with them. And then you say, this is what you can expect. And you have them open up this card. And you just read it with them. And you don't have to read the whole thing unless you're overwhelmed and you need to. But you can just say you're going to reset 4,000 genes to a younger, healthier state by putting this on. In 1 to 3 months, you're going to rebalance your brain more. And we have a study. 3 to 6 months, we're going to activate your stem cells. They can change into whatever cell your body needs for repair, just like when you're 20. And in 12 months, we're going to reverse your age 8 years inside and out. And we have a study for that. Now, the one that comes in the mail is a little different, but Sally's changing it to look just like the Now site. So the Now site is more complete, but it's close. Okay. And then you say, and we have all of our products. Of course, X39 is our stem cell, but you may have other products you want to look at. You don't even have to really tell them much about this. Just tell them to look. By the end of the call, they're already looking, or by the next day, they're already telling you what's going on. And let's say you say, what's going on with you? And they say, oh, I got arthritis. Ooh, that's inflammation. I would recommend X39 and Eon. Eon reduces inflammation. Inflammation's an eater of stem cells. So you're going to turbocharge the X39 to work better. We call that the dynamic dual, which I'll get in the closing script in a moment. Jenny, you might have both of those scripts. Maybe we can put both the combo script that's new and the closing script in here in a minute. And then you can say, but you can track yourself. And that's the tracker. Did you know the other day I was talking to a gentleman? I'm going to be honest, I haven't used the tracker that much because I don't know, I guess I'm a little lame. But the other day I was talking to this gentleman and he said, well, I really haven't felt anything. And I thought to myself, that's just a big bunch of bull in my mind. Of course, I didn't say that to him out loud. So what I did is I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to ask you some questions and I'm going to highlight. I literally took this card out and I said to him, how's your quality of sleep before and after? It's been about the same. Great. How's your mental clarity? About the same. Great. How's your energy and vitality? You know what he says to me? Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of it. It's really good. I'm a hockey player and I don't even get tired after I play hockey anymore. So you're not laying on the couch after the game? No. Okay, I highlighted it. Stamina. Yeah, same thing. I can play. Okay. Recovery from exercise and strength and tone. Mobility. All were better. Because, and he gave me that he plays freaking ice hockey. He's like 60 like us. Usually it does him in, right? Skin appearance. No, I can't really say I noticed anything. Feeling of well-being. He says, well, in these days, I don't know, it's not good times. Okay. Pain and inflammation. And then he said, oh, my lower back used to have spasms. You know, it really doesn't anymore, but it's moved up to my neck. My neck is killing me. Oh, well, you know, pain runs away from recovery, right? Pain, like it does run away. So we got the lower back, now it's running to the neck. So what I'm trying to say is once I talked to him about all these and highlighted, I said, well, I don't remember his name. Let's just say, well, Bob, you have 50% of things better. I would say it's doing something. You know what he said to me? My God, you're right. So use this, right? These are just all tools for you, right? And these are all the follow-up tools. So do you know that in the follow-up, as they're wearing their 3-day patches, many times I've already converted them to a silver pack and auto ship, because guess what? This is in the envelope too. Well, and I don't call this an order form. I call it a price list. Well, let me show you, Sally, what we have. And this is where you could use the closing script. Oh my God, I just used the script yesterday and it worked. I did this. I signed her up for this script. Okay. So let me see if I can find it.
It's in the chat.
Thank you. And I'm going to read it. I just have it in the notes of my phone. Take these scripts and put them in the notes of your phone. Take everything in chat that you like and email it to you. And then take it on your phone from your email and copy it and put Lifewave training in a note on your phone. Everything is note-based. There's probably an easier way to do it, but I'm not smart enough to do it any other way, but that works. Okay. So I recommend 1X39 and 4 Eon. This is the dynamic dual. The X39 activates your stem cells. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into any cell your body needs for repair, just like when you were 20. Did you have gray hair when you were 20? Of course not. Did you have wrinkles when you were 20? No. That's because your stem cells were working to regenerate you. Eon reduces inflammation. Inflammation is an eater of stem cells. When you reduce inflammation, you turbocharge your X39 to work better. That's why I recommend 1X39 and 4 Eon sleeves at a wholesale price of only $2.99. This gets your sleeves down to $60 a sleeve with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Then I recommend, of course, 1X39 sleeve the following month at $99 a month to keep your stem cells activated. This gives you 4 months of full stem cell repair and regeneration. I literally, you guys, you should be proud of me. I did that yesterday and there's my order. I got a silver with 1X39 4 Eons and 1X39 the following month. Done. Order there. There's my order form. So that's, and you can build the pack right there. So, and a lot of that is when you're following up, just reminding, asking them what's going on with you. Now use the Now site to show pictures. Okay, use the Now site to show pictures. Eventually we'll have a card with pictures on it. So that's how you use the tools to follow up. Now, many of you know that I really like the clipboard that we learned from Charity. So you have the same tools that are on your, sent out in the gift. So let's show you how you could print those off. Your homework is to go buy a clipboard at Staples and print off the tools. Let me show you where the tools are. So you go to tab, you go to the 14 steps to success, tab number 6 is the first one, give a gift. And you print off your envelope. It's right there, print it off and just put it on your clipboard like this, okay? Then you go to tab 9, take the order. And you want to print off the next form, which would be just scroll down, write it down, what to expect. And you print that off, okay? And then you print off the all products flyer. I love this. You know, this is one of my favorites. Print that off. And then you want to print out your health tracker. So you see what I'm saying? You now have all the documents that your person has. Okay. And then, of course, my favorite order form or price list. You print that out. And that's all I have on my clipboard. Pretty soon I will have the before and after picture on my clipboard. I thought it was on the biz site now, but I don't see it. Did anybody see my newest before and after on there? And I just don't see it because it's new. I don't think we've got it put up yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll get that up. Okay, so now the other thing you need are your 2 tools. And I love if you go to give a gift, order the business bag. What do you think that is? That's everything on your clipboard, everything that your person gets as a gift. You can buy that for $8. You just email Jan Rand your name and your phone number and your address. Please email her, don't call her or text her. And she, for $8, will send this out. She'll tell you how you can pay her. It cost me $6 just to mail one of these. So trust me when I say we're cost sharing, I'm paying half, okay? You can order as many as 2 for yourself. You cannot order 20 for your team. You need to make sure that each person orders their own. You can help your team or get them ordered though. And then, you know, I love the business cards. And so here's my business cards. And these are my favorite with our picture on it, the QR code, and then the script. Once again, the script is meant to read. The script is meant to read. Sheila Hay was working a fair. She goes, I just understood that we're a business of scripts and I'm supposed to read it to people. That's right. You don't just hand this out without reading it. So she was at a booth one day in Hawaii and she said, Marci, I read the card. I said, X39 activates your own stem cells using a patented wearable light technology. Stem cells are the only cells in your body that are changeable. They can change into any cell your body needs for repair, just like when you were 20. Go to startx39now.com. Take a look at the pictures. Oh, do it now. Take a look at the first 2 videos. It's only 5 minutes. You'll know in 5 minutes if you want this. Do you know the lady bought a pack from her because she did that? Right there on the spot. She goes, oh my God, Marci, these scripts work. Okay, they do work. So what do I have? I am no different. I do not ask you to do what I will not do myself. Unfortunately, I do not know where my gifting bag is right now, but basically, you know, I have a gifting bag just like you guys. And in my gifting bag, I have these all made up with my label, with some informational cards, and I always have some stem cells. Usually I have a sleeve, honestly, of Eon, of X39 and Eon, because Eon really makes X39 work well. And if you push them in together, like right on the C5 of the spine or on the L5 lower back, they will get results pretty darn fast. So I like those. And then I also, in my purse, because a lot of times I don't go with my bigger bag, I just go with my little wallet. So with my little wallet, I always have my business cards and some patches, and also some little plastic bags. So I literally can share and add to my list wherever I am. So you say, well, what does Marci use? Her notebook, her list book, her calendar book, her phone, her business bag and her purse. That's all those are my tools. Okay, that's pretty easy, right? I have them everywhere I go. Okay, so make sure that you order your tools, and you order the business bags from Jan Rand, you order the business cards from Sally, and Sally's name and phone number are right there on the order form, so you can call her. Okay, so you know what? It's 11 o'clock. We did not get to actually, well, we did get to what to say and how to take an order. So you take an order on that order form. Okay, so they have that card, but remember, you do the closing script, and you say 149 retail, 119 to be a preferred customer. I like the wholesale pack. I like wholesale and auto ship, wholesale and auto ship, wholesale and auto ship. $2.99. The gold pack, $4.99 is a family pack, double the inventory. Platinum, diamond are business building packs. As if when you build a business, you're going to need inventory. And then I say always 1x39 the following month to keep your stem cells activating. Then I say, but look at this great little football here. 1x39, 1x49 equals 2 of any support patches. So you can mix and match. And then I say, let's start you with the dynamic dual, 1x39 and 4 Eon, and 1x39 the following month. That gives you 4 months of full-on stem cell repair and regeneration. Your address is, your phone number is, your email is, your credit card is. Once your order is taken, here's what you do. Woo, woo. And then you go to the biz site to figure out how to put it in. You call Jan Rand, Jan, put your name and phone number in to figure out how to put it in. Or you look at my training that I did on Saturday, where I actually showed you how to put all the orders in. Jenny, can you go to the business Telegram and grab that YouTube and put it in chat? Or actually, you know what? I'll grab it for you and text it to you so it makes it easier. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. My 2 favorite trainings right now is the one I did this Saturday on how to input an order. And then I also did one the other day that I thought was really good on just the system. I think this one was pretty good on the system too, to be honest with you. But that recording won't be ready yet, but here it is. That was Saturday training. Does anybody remember what my best system training was? I think it was on the 10th. I'll put this in here too. I hope I'm right on this. I think these were my best too. I'll send those to you, Jenny. And so there we go. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this recording now.